Good morning, grade 3, and a warm welcome to the English class. Well, children, today we are going to learn writing, and that is summaries. So, today the learning objectives will be the learning objective is writing and writing summaries. Now, children, here you have got an opportunity to plan and to write summaries. Now, children, tell me, what have you learned about volcanoes? Think and recall what you have learned about volcanoes. Yes? Come on. What does the text explain about volcanoes? It gives us, children, very simple explanation, correct? This text volcano, it gives us very simple explanation. Simple terms, how a volcano is formed and the difference between, which are the three types, children, we learned: active, dormant and extinct volcanoes. Okay, so that's the difference. Now, before you begin your summary, children, you need to know about paragraphs, which thankfully and hopefully many of you have done. This was this question. Remember, children, I had sent you a video and there was even an explanation on paragraphs. So this, your question today, okay, this summary, the writing assignment is connected to this. That is the C part of your paragraphs. Yes, children, first tell me, what is a paragraph? What do you understand by paragraphs? Children, we have done many times. Okay, previously also I have posted videos. We began with the lesson, the first lesson. You remember Vikings? If you go to your index, you will see there paragraphing in non-fiction writing. That was your first lesson. We began with that. Then even we had here paragraphing in fiction. So children, you need to just revisit those topics. So that will give you a better and a more clear understanding of paragraphs. Yes, so now children, what is a paragraph? What do you understand by the term paragraph? Yes, it is what? It is a part of a text beginning on a new line and dealing with one main idea. Children, refer to the previous notes. Okay? So what's a paragraph? It is a part of a text beginning on a new line and dealing with one main idea. If you look at this, children, you see the paragraphs here. Okay, so there will be one main idea and it begins on a new line. So that's a paragraph. Say that again, children. What's a paragraph? What do you understand by the term paragraph? Part of a text beginning on a new line and dealing with one main idea. So now let's move to summaries. Now, what do you understand by the term summaries, children? What do you understand by the term summaries? Now, children, don't just read from here. What do you understand? Summary is a shortened version of a piece of text that gives the key points but not examples and unnecessary details. So what do you understand, children, by the term summary? It is a shortened version, okay? A short version of a piece of text and it will give you the key points, but it will not have examples and unnecessary details. Like if you have read a story and you just want a summary, so you will get an idea what the summary is. So that's the term summary. Yes, so children, as I told you, you could open to page 10. Okay, children, they have told us here, see what's a paragraph. It's a group of sentences about one main idea. And then we had it here also on page 100. They have given us all about paragraphs. So read these notes, and even I had posted children written notes. So you could read that, where you can understand what's a paragraph. Having paragraphs and stories makes it easier for readers to follow. We show a new paragraph by starting by indenting the first line. We always start a new paragraph when a different person speaks. Okay, so just run through these notes so you get a fair idea. Okay, now as I said children, summaries. Summary is what? It is a shortened version. It is a shortened version of a piece of text that gives the key points but not examples and unnecessary details. Now that is explained over here. Now children, why is summary writing a useful skill? Why do you think? Is it a useful skill? Why is it a useful skill that we should have? Why is summary writing important, or why is summary writing a useful skill to have? As you have writing skills, reading skills. So even summary writing is a skill. So why do you think it is a useful skill? Think children. As I said children, summary is a shortened version, okay? Just short. So why do you think it is a useful skill? Think. What will happen? If you are reading a summary, how is it helpful to you? Summary writing can help with reading, vocabulary and writing skills. And it also, children, it helps us to understand the key points about some information we have read. So there is no need for us to read the entire text. It can help us to understand the key points about the information. Okay. So why is summary writing a useful skill, children? Why should we have this skill of writing a summary? Because summary writing can help with reading, vocabulary and writing. All these skills are developed and it helps us to understand the key points about some information we have read. So children, can we begin now? Now first children, as I said, okay, this is connected to this. Now if you have done this, see, many of you have done and sent me the work. This was it. You remember? Paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3, paragraph 4. Make brief notes on what each paragraph is about. Remember to write down only keywords and phrases. So we picked up only keywords and phrases. We had done this, children, a week before this. So please check. The date over here is put 5/2. So you could check. So the first paragraph, children. Now this lesson has how many paragraphs? Now I'm not going to do again what's paragraph because we have already done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So now children, look here. I want you to do is, what you will do is just read this first paragraph. Okay. They have made notes of the first paragraph. Please read the first paragraph. Take your time and read the first paragraph. Please read. Okay. Have you read? Now children, this is the summary what they have given us. This is the notes. Children, see, this is your paragraph. Okay. This paragraph, they have made notes here. This is paragraph 1. Now read the summary. Read it, children. You may pause the video and read. At the center of the earth, the rocks are not hard and cold. They are very hot and molten and are called magma. So children, just look at this first paragraph. Look at this and look at this. Using these notes, what do you think? The summary should be longer or shorter than the original? This is your original and your summary. Children, as we said, summary is a shortened version, so it needs to be short, right? Okay. Now read the second, children. This is your second paragraph. See the second paragraph. Okay. It starts from year to year. Now children, they have already made notes for us. What are the notes? Notes are key points. Okay. Key points. As I said, we wrote down the key points and the phrases. So what's it? Magma comes through rocks, now called lava, brings ash and gases, volcano. Now children, they have written the summary for us. See here. Now, look at the original and look at this. What do you think? Are the key points included? Are the phrases, important phrases included? See children, lava, call lava, volcano, gases, ash, these are all keywords, right? So this is a shortened form and they have included the key points and the phrases. Now children, what you need to do is you have to make notes on paragraph 3 to 7. We have already done this, children, because this was this question. As I told you, it was this question. So we have already finished this. Now we are just writing the summary. For the summary, the step is what, children? You have to refer to the notes. You cannot just write a summary. First, you need to have your notes. So we have totally 7 paragraphs, right? So you have notes on 7 paragraphs. So you will look at your notes and then you're going to write the summary the way they have written. Okay. So what I've done for you, children, is, see, you already have these paragraphs, okay, which you have written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now what I have done is, I have done, this will be like your framework. What you're going to do is writing summaries. Use this page to make notes in order to write a summary of the text. Read each paragraph carefully. Make notes on important points. Now children, you have made notes. Okay, most of you have made. There are few who have not sent me the work. So children, those children will have to first make notes and then you will have to make summary. And those children who have already sent me the notes, for you things are simpler. So you just have to write the summary. What are the key points in each paragraph? So what you're going to do is you are going to read. You will read your text. As for the first paragraph, see here the first paragraph. What was the first paragraph? Rocks, cold, hard rocks, molten, magma. These were all your keywords, right? Okay. So you're going to pick up the keywords in the paragraph. Write the keywords here. And then you will write your notes for the paragraph. After that, you're going to write the summary. Children, now this is just a planning sheet. It is just a planning sheet. Okay. The way you will function. So you will write the keywords in your paragraph. Then you will make notes. And after notes, you're going to make your summary. Now children, already they have made 1 and 2. So I know you can do it because, as I said, half the class has sent me the homework on paragraphs. There are very few children who have not sent. So I'm not going to help you. Send it to me and then we will always discuss it in Zoom or in the next class. Right? So what did we do, children, today? We learnt about summary. What is summary? It is a shortened version. Okay, it is a shortened version of a piece of text. It will have only key points. Don't put down unnecessary examples and unnecessary details. Just the key points and the phrases. Okay. Paragraph we have already learned. I told you to read page 10 and page 100. What's a paragraph? Right? It is a part of a text beginning on a new line and dealing with one main idea. Now, what is the summary writing? Why is summary writing a useful skill? Why is it a useful skill, children? Because it can help us with reading, vocabulary, writing skills, and it will help us to understand the key points and some information which we have read. See, if you just read this, so you get an idea what is the text about. Right? Now children, why do you think the summary writing, why do you think you might use it? Why do you think you might use summary writing? When you want to remember children something or share the main points in the text or the book, when you want to share information, where you can briefly explain, no need of explaining in details, just a brief, see, okay, then summary writing is useful. Now how you're going to go about it? First you have to write the paragraph, that is you have to make notes. As I said, most of you have done the notes, that is paragraph 3 to 7. Most of you have done. Those who have not done, you will first write the paragraphs. After paragraphs, what are you going to do? You're going to write the summary. Now 1 and 2 they have already done, so you have to do 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 5. Okay, so you have to write for 5 paragraphs, you will have to write 5 summaries. 1 and 2 is already done, right? So children, any problem we will always discuss in the next class, but I want you to do it first. Children, please don't wait that I give you the answers and you just copy it. Children, copying and sending me work, that's not the idea. That's not where you say, oh, I've completed my work. Okay, what's important is that we need to understand. We are now on unit 14. By the end of we come to the end of the term, so I think I'm sure at least 90% I'm sure you will be able to write the summary. So that's all children. Happy learning.